Welcome, seekers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes. This forecast is for Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cusp. Please be mindful that this platform is designed to inform and to teach, so you may want to bring your learning tools. Also, be mindful to support the temple by giving likes, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Don't forget to press the bell. Now, let's prepare for what messages the greatest source may want to relay to you regarding your work and money for the week of January 9th until January the 15th. I know it's beneficial, so please stay awake. What's going on, Master Teachers? Welcome back to the temple one more again for your work and money. I am happy to be in your midst. I didn't know I was going to be able to do that this week. And I want to say thank you for all of your views for last week. You really showed out along with your sister sign Taurus. And I also want to say happy solar return to you. All of you who have birthdays this month, happy solar return. Happy birthday to those of you who don't understand that language. Okay, I want to go ahead and get started. So I want to give you as much information as I can. Not all zodiacs will be getting the whole shebang because going forward, I only have so many subscribers. So I just decided if I'm not getting at least 10 for a particular sign, then they won't be getting everything. They'll just get the forecast. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they know their natal birth chart and they can tap in, to the other spaces and places in their chart and get or withdraw information from there. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and start with external and internal energy regarding your planetary lineup. And after that, we're going to do your moon alignment. All right. And then after that, we'll get your one word reference and we'll get started on the forecast. So I hope everybody is having a great 22 year. I just saw 222 on the phone. Means something. And we know that twos relate to the moon mother. Okay, externally, we are dealing with Mercury, the Blaze of Swords of Mercury, externally. And internally, we are dealing with the clubs, the Wands of Venus. So you have some real strong energy here this week, Master Teachers. That's real strong to me, okay? We are having a retrograde, I believe, on the 14th. So some of you who are born on the 14th, you will be encountering the retrograde from that time until about the 3rd of February. And so hopefully I can bring you your retrograde report. You all know that's my specialty. I miss doing those. And your number is 12. So you may be hung on something, stuck for a minute until you get answers externally. And we are dealing with communication, the truth here. Okay, the truth, something you may need to accept here, or something that's going to become clear in your communication with another or with others. I don't know if this is personal, if this is business, if this is dealing with your employment. I don't know, but this is work and money. Okay, and remember, I tell you, work for me is anything. Even if you are a stay-home mom, you are working. Okay, if you are running errands for your parents, you are working. Okay, so work takes on many facets. It's not just your 9 to 5 or your self-employment or your enterprise. Okay, you can work inside and outside the home, but there is truth and clarity coming this week when it comes to those aspects in your life. Internally, though, you may be battling with yourself. You may be battling with love. This, I'm hearing friction. You may have some internal friction here. Dealing with family, every aspect of love when it comes to Venus. It also deals with your prosperity, okay? It deals with things in the home. So hopefully you're not having any frictions in the home, but this is internalizing, okay? You're internalizing this. Some of you, this is you're being inspired or ignited You may be feeling ignited internally with love, okay? Because remember, Venus wars with anything that's not loving, okay? So you may be excited. Maybe some of you are receiving a love return, okay? Although Mercury is up this week, the 14th, because this work week ends on the 15th. The 14th, we will be in a retrograde, okay? And I can't remember Venus's retrograde, but I think it's in April. It may be April. I'll double check. Okay, so that's what you're dealing with, okay? Yeah, you may be hung up on some things until you get a little bit more clarity, okay? Some of you love your job. You love what you do, okay? And you may be inspired, okay, to maybe do some overtime, because you love that money. You love making that money. Also, I'm hearing some of you may want to make an impression in your work, okay, which makes sense, especially if you are trying to move up the ladder, Ladder, not the ladder, the ladder, or you are, because Venus oftentimes deal with self-employment, you know, domestic things that you do at home. So you may have some domestic battles here. You may be internalizing what to do and externally have to write or to speak truth of the matter, okay? Hope that all comes together. So let's see what there's your external. Okay, she said internal, so I'll take that source. And externally, you're dealing, the frog. Sometimes the frog represents a prince, okay? And it says the path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. Wow, the path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. That makes sense when it comes to the blaze or the swords of Mercury energy, okay? And then internally, we are dealing with the wolf, okay? So, some of you may be a Chinese dog. Remember, dogs, their ancestors is the wolf. Okay, beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. Ooh, that may be why you have that one in Venus. And Venus is love, right? Venus is also sexy, deals with sex, children, okay? So you might want to wrap it up, you know, because this is the phallus here. It deals with sex, okay? You might want to get a little wild with a little lover or something. I don't know, Caps. What if that was not niggas only master teachers? Yeah. I won't let that wilder side get out here to put it under a little control there, okay? I don't know. If it fits, then you know, wear the shoe. But if it doesn't, quit, all right? This is a general, so it will not apply to everybody, or maybe little bits or pieces here and there you may be able to pull from it. I don't know, but if you want to know anything specific about yourself, you need to book a reading, all right? Also, if you want to support this channel by giving tips, donations, or whatever, a tithe, please check the description box. You got next between. So some of you are up next, you're next, but you're in between. You're between the time right now. You know, I just saw children as I put that card down. I just saw that. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. Again, hopefully you bought your learning tools so you can write this down. You know, the frog also deals with the beginning, like the Genesis. And in terms of the scriptures also, they dealt with a plague. And it used to say, like, if a frog peed on you, you would get warps or something. I don't know if that's necessarily true or not, but for whatever reason, I have to give you that information. So you're next, but you're between the times, okay? Somewhere, somehow. Let's go ahead and get started with your forecast, okay? Yeah, let's go ahead and get started with your forecast. So if I haven't said this already, I hope your 2022 has started off great. And if not, I hope it, somewhere between, I think 2022 is going to be making things a little lighter. I'm not saying it may be a complete change, but I do think this is the time where those changes are coming about, where you're doing what it takes that's necessary to come to completion, to have what you want, your dreams, whatever. Overall energy is the Six of Swords, okay? And that is based on the Page of Wands. You can expect the Six of Pentacles stemming from the Chariot reverse. Outcome is the Two of Pentacles. Conflict and or challenge and supportive or blessed energy we'll get to in a moment. Underlying energy is the Lovers. Okay, they go that 2 again. So we're dealing with emotionality. We're dealing with that Venus energy, okay? I'm hearing in the battle is won. But first you got to fight it out. You got to figure out how to clear things up through clear communication. We talked about the Prince. This is, to me, like kind of a sign. The frog is kind of a sign of what was ugly turns handsome, right? So this is about clearing things up, a misunderstanding or a connection that you didn't expect. Oftentimes it's confusion because 9 times out of 10 somebody was already in a connection. Okay, this is your neighborhood, Capricorn, master teacher. This is your neighborhood, and things are coming to a head. Things are at a peak. And we know when things reach a peak, then it starts to dwindle down, okay? So it's like what goes up must come down. And spin it all around. I don't know if this is the word. That's UGK. I love UGK. I think Pimp C was a Capricorn, I think. So one up to him. Okay. I'm also looking at this energy. The angel wants to put this back together. Whatever this relationship, this is a relationship. They want to put it back together. Because the Most High is in the chaos. And oftentimes, first the drama, then the love. Everything gets better through chaos. Okay? And it's all based, for some of you, it's a young lover, okay? It's not 10 somebody younger than you. This is a mutual attraction, baby. Very strong. Look at that. You can't make this up. And then I say a decision underneath this is justice. Justice is coming in this situation. The angel is there, okay? Justice. I'm hearing heaven wants justice in this situation. Heaven. So this is not by accident, master teacher. Whatever this relationship is, it is not an accident. Okay, it was meant to be. And I know if it's meant to be, something has to get done that only you can do. Okay? And also I'm hearing like a mutual liking, even if you don't know it, and maybe you have to figure it out, but there's something that you both like, that you're meant to do together. For how long, I don't know. 6 months, 6 years, 6 centuries, I don't know. We do have afterlives. We do come back. Well, at least I believe that. Okay, and it's funny that you have the overall energy is the number 6, which is the 6 of Swords, which is moving away from troubled waters, okay? Moving away from troubled waters. I know your sister sign, I had an intuitive message before I came on, and they were moving to calmer waters. So I don't know if you have Taurus in your chart, but here it is, and it's based on feelings and mutual attraction. This is feelings. This is hot and bothered, Okay? Even in the Lover's card, this is hot and bottom. Okay? But you're going to be able to move away from this mentally and or physically. Okay? You're being guided to do this. That's the overall energy based on this. For some of you, this is an affair. I don't know why I'm hearing a coat. I don't know what a coat has to do with it. I don't know. Maybe they tried to coat, like people try to coat things. They try to sweeten it up like a coating. You know what I'm saying? That's the basis of your energy for your work and money this week, stemming from the Chariot. Now, for some of you, this is Cancerian energy. Okay, my Beatles. You may have one in your chart, or you may be affiliated with one. It may be your lover. Okay, but there's been a halt here. Okay. The car is parked outside. It ain't going nowhere. I don't know. Maybe this for some of you could be a move in. For some of you, this connection, takes your mind off your troubles. It's like a getaway. For some of you, I'm hearing like not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Stemming from being parked outside, being at a halt. This is being at a halt. Staying at home, not going anywhere. For some of you, this stemmed from maybe you was having trouble with your vehicle at the time when you met this person, because like I said, this is in your neighborhood. This connection you meet in your neighborhood. Okay. And I'm also hearing this Gemini energy. So for some of you, this could be like your mirror image. Look at these twos and twos. Y'all got 2 and 2 all up in here. This all kind of mystery and shit going on in your chart this week. Okay, there's a lot of mystery going on in here, but the light's gonna get turned on. The clarity is coming. The truth is coming out. Okay, somebody's gonna get read this week. You read somebody's gonna get read this week. Okay, you're gonna read your lover, they're gonna be reading you. Something's coming out. Let's find out why. Let's get a reason. Reasons, the reasons that we're here. Ooh. Okay, we have the Prince of Wands based on the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's like sudden news, sudden information. Even if you was expecting this, it came suddenly. It may also be dealing with like advertising, your brand or whatnot, and trying to build, starting from the bottom. We started from the bottom, now we here. We started from the bottom, now here. Y'all know I'd be forgetting words and shit, so. But you know where I'm going with this. Starting from the bottom, the beginning, establishing something. And this is again, your element. And I know that master teachers, they love status. And this is about building status. Okay? It takes money to build, right? My mama used to always tell us, money attracts money, and it's true. Okay, but the word is out, or this was a sudden message. A sudden message is coming, and I keep hearing establish, because a lot of times the getaway is sometimes your getaway is just going to work. Whatever it is, this neighborhood is not comfortable. Okay, there's trouble at home, trouble in the neighborhood, one or the other or both. I hope it's one and not both, okay? But some news came. For some of you, this is actually about some money that can get you started. So some of you got some news about some money. But see, in the Four of Pentacles, you're trying to hold on to your money. You know, you're a little tight. You know, it's money that you plan because you want better, bigger, more. You know what I'm saying? It's like how you trying to turn your money over, try to flip your money. That's what this is. But this is still from somebody stalling. This is a stall. It's temporary though. For some of you, this could be about like, again, car troubles. But somebody's gonna get read, or somebody was read. Like you read a person, you know, you turn the light on the situation and you let them know. Okay. Truth is spoken in this situation based on this attraction or something that you like. This is also be some type of instrument, you know, that you use that you really like, that you want to use in business, okay, or pertaining to your vehicle. So we're stalling, but you're ready to go. The light's on. You're ready to move now. But what can you expect? You can expect de la croix this week, okay? Fair exchange. There's no robbery. There's reciprocity and equality here. Um, Getting paid for what you put in, okay? Or dispensing money to repair something. Because this is the cherry reverse. So something may need to be repaired, okay? Something may need to be fixed here. Some of you are paying for something that you like, or you're sharing something in terms of business with this lover, with this is I keep saying young lover. So this person may be younger than you, okay? So you may be doing some business transactions together. It's equal. It's equal, okay? Like you do for me, I do for you type of thing going on here. Again, some of you may be moving with this person, and this is like a fair shake. You know, they're moving with you. Something you may need to weigh at first, you know, you may need to weigh this. Some truth may need to come out, some clarity may come out, but this is a very strong attraction here. It's not fatal, it's mutual, okay? Yes. But again, the outcome here, another two, we have the Two of Pentacles, and this is deciding which way to go. This is the balancing act. Which way to go, when to start, where do I start? Do I do this first? Do I do that first? You know, which way do I go? Do I go here? But you do make a decision in the Two of Pentacles. You just kind of undecided. Some of you are deciding whether or not this is a financial, this is like friends with benefits almost. Fringe benefits, or friends with benefits in this situation for some of you. And then for some of you, this is an afterthought. If maybe or not you have made a good decision regarding your finances based on this young lover. Some of you, it's what to do next, okay? Especially in small matters, okay? What to do next, one thing at a time, based on this instrument, based on something you're totally attracted to, if it's not a connection, okay? So let's find out what your conflict is. Is the Three of Pentacles here? For some of you, this is your job. Okay. Yeah, money. Making money. Where you want to work. How you want to work. How you going to make money. how you're going to eat, you know, how you're going to build, you know, what you believe about your finances, about working together, you know, because you got to have some type of belief system here, because sometimes this does represent a church, okay? I'm hearing code of ethics out of this Three of Pentacles. The code of ethics is going to be a challenge for you this week when it comes to your work and your money. Like what we're going to do, how we're going to make money, who's going to do what, who's going to bring in the groceries, you know. I like it said it dead president when that guy told that homeboy, he said, man, I used to love to bring home the groceries. Dead presidents, okay. I'm going to make this money, make this bread based on this, what we like, you know, what we like. You know, because I see like you got to hammer away at this. For some of you, this is a job. The conflict is a job, maybe getting a job. And this is why the person or you having to decide about getting a job. Okay? Because if not, you're going to end up in the poorhouse. Okay? So you need to think about that, you know. And I'm also hearing the minimum. But what's going to help you is the Nine of Wands, okay? The Nine of Wands, okay? Some of you, this is being behind the scenes and looking out for the other. You know, it's not, it's taking a cautious approach as well. For others of you, it's some things you're gonna have to like ban. Like you just it's a no-go. I saw 27 on the phone, which deals with nurturing. It's some things gonna have to be banned. You know, like we can't do this, we can't do that. You know, you're going to take a cautious approach. You know, you're going to be careful for whatever reason. Because sometimes this is like hiding. You know what I'm saying? You kind of in the background, kind of hiding out, you know. Being on the low. Got to be on the low. Some of you, based on this attraction. I don't know why, because I don't see like no Queen of Wands in here or anything, no other woman. I don't know what it could be. But some of you just going to have to be on the low, you know. Some of you is just working behind the scenes. So it could be that this could be the decision, you know, I'm going to be the face and you're going to be in the back, you know. I'm going to be in front of the scenes, you're going to be behind the scenes. Okay? And just approaching things carefully and looking out for one another. So let's sum up your working money week. I'm looking at these cards. I have 2 stacks, but if I'm looking at this one. So we're going to sum up your working money week for the 9th through the 15th. Right, source for our beautiful master teachers. Can you please sum up their week? And you have acorns. Okay. So acorns represents prosperity. Okay. But you know, even though it's a lot, you know, like when you go outside and you see a lot of acorns, you still have to gather things. You have to gather your information. You have to gather your harvest a little bit at a time. You got to start putting back. Okay, so some of you have to put back. You got to save a little bit. Okay, because I did hear minimum wage. I don't know what the minimum wage is in your state or your city, but I did hear that. That's significant for some of you. Okay, and we're going to get you a Spirit Vibes written word message. You're going to get the written word. Let's see what's going on with you this week with work of money. Dear source, what is the written word message for our master teachers, our future gurus, whether in this life or the next life? You have the pendulum. Didn't I say something about the peak? What goes up must come down, and what is down gotta go up. Humble gets no respect by the clips, underlining energy. All right, humble gets no respect. Let's get your reference to this pendulum. Some of you need to write some shit down, okay? Because writing is like a spell. Like, you know how you write down your goals, your dreams, your visions and stuff, and then you start seeing that stuff come to light. You know, the Bible tells us in the Old Testament, submit your plans unto the Lord, and He'll direct your path. All right? You have the Two of Wands, okay? And this is about appointment setting, going places on time, like going to church, okay? Did I mention that earlier? Some of you, the conflict is church. Some of you, this may even be about paying tithes. This conflict, okay? But you can't get blessed if you're not giving. And the pendulum is in the Two of Wands, okay? And that's making appointments, going places, whether this is work, whether this is church. You know what I'm saying? It's growth in this if you just take some advice, all right? And let's get you a totem for the week. What energies you need to carry with you, all right? You hear that? You hear that sound? That's a caveat, okay? You have a slapjack, you have the grasshopper, okay? So you can't be lazy, okay? But at the same time, you need to have a little fun with it, okay? It's about freedom and having fun and enjoying life. You have the grasshopper. In some countries, like in China and Japan, the grasshopper is looked at as prosperity, just like this acorns. I feel like this coming together, there can be progress and prosperity together if you know what you're doing. Okay, sometimes you got to do what you don't want to do. You know, sometimes you have to take the truth and allow it to manifest. For some people, you know, giving. You got to give. Tithe and tipping and donations and things like that. It's giving from the heart, expecting nothing back. Okay. Externally, you have the Jade, which is equated to the Page of Wands, okay? And you have the Ace of Swords. And we have that sword, that Ace of Swords, in your Mercury with the truth of your communication, okay? So it's all aligned. It's beautiful. Page of Wands. Let's see what's going on with you this week with the Page of Wands, okay? Page of Wands says jade is a stone for meditation. It gives us joy from the depths of our soul, imparts a peaceful feeling, and harmonizes and renews our thoughts. It lets gratitude and awakening pleasure grow as a response to nature. In this way, it refreshes and renews our emotional life. Tarot interpretation, piece of news or offer, good news, love of freedom, there's your grasshopper, young, candid person, there's your lover, messenger, and friend. And then the shadow aspect is indecision, bad news, irresolution, vexation, illness, and failure. So it's funny how this stuff comes together. There's your jade. Isn't that pretty? It's related to this Page of Wands. All right. And your crystal, your quartz crystal here, it's pretty, isn't it? It looks like one of those crystal wands. It is related to the Ace of Swords, and it's total truth and perception. And it says, through its clear energetic vibration, the quartz crystal shows us the path to perception and harmony. It helps us think clearly and therefore produces more creativity and resolution. It also assists meditation and firms the intuition. The interpretation, the positive interpretation is resolution, self-confidence, strength, clarity of thought, conquest, success and opportunity. Shadow aspect, quarrelsome, self-destructiveness, misfortune, ruin, and obstacles. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Master Teacher, Future Gurus, for dropping into your Tarot Temple one more again for your work and money. I can't wait to bring you another one. But until then, you all take care of yourselves, okay? Hotep, peace, and one love.